Everybody, what's up? It's Rick from RTP Gaming here, bringing you the next installment of Story Time. Right, this story comes from around, say, 2, maybe 3 years ago, when I was at a football game. I was travelling to a football game, and we were going to watch United against Newcastle, at Newcastle. And when we went down, there was three of us. There was three of my friends, and one of my friends was driving. I was in the front seat. My friend was in the back seat, and we were both drinking. The two people that weren't driving, and heavily drinking. By the way, it was like a lot. And when we got into Newcastle town centre, we wound down the windows and we were blasting out Fool's Gold and New Order and things like that around Newcastle Centre, which was garnering a fair bit of attention from a lot of Geordies. Now, we spent the whole day in Liverpool. In Newcastle. Sorry, we got there around, I don't know, God knows, probably around 12 o'clock. Kickoff wasn't until like 4, so it was like, right, okay, just get on the beer. So we've been on the beer all day. We got to the match, watched the match. Very, very late win. I think it was something like the 91st minute. I think Ashley almost scored at the back stick. And as we were coming out of the ground, there wasn't a divide between Newcastle and United fans. So there was only like one line of police. So as we were coming out, we were obviously, we were giving them some, we were giving them a load of abuse and singing some choice Geordie songs and anti-Geordie songs, and we got out of the concourse, and when we got out of the concourse, we got to the open street. Now, when you get to the open street, there is no divide, so you just sort of like merge in with the Newcastle fans. So me being in my drunken state, turned around to my friend and we said, right, lads, we're going to have to pretend that we're not from Manchester, that we're not from wherever, anywhere other than Newcastle. So my friend's like, why? And I'm just like, because if they find out that we're not from Newcastle, we're going to get beat up. Right? Don't ask me why I thought that was a good idea, why I even thought that was going to happen, because it wasn't. They weren't asked at all. So I was like, right, seriously, just play it cool. So every time we were walking past anybody, we were just like, oh man, I'm so disappointed, so gutted, oh shit, And like, you had people that were just looking at us like, what, and we're like, oh, So I turned around to my friend, and we've lost the car at this point. We parked the car at a train station, and we didn't know where the train station was. We were just sort of wandering around amongst Geordies. So I'm like shitting myself. I'm like, oh God, man, we're going to be here forever. Again, drunk. So my friend turned around to me. He says, Rick, don't panic. There's a policeman over there. Let's ask the policeman. Now me, don't ask me why I thought this was a good idea, but I says, right, I'll pretend I'm from Newcastle. So I said, what does a Geordie sound like? Because by this point I had no fucking idea at all. So I was like, what's a Geordie sound like? So my friend just says, I don't know, Rick, they just say why I a lot. So I'm going, well, what does that mean? And he says, I don't know, Rick, it's just why I. They just say why I a lot. So I'm going, okay, but what does it mean? And he says, I don't know. So I says, right, don't worry, I've got this. I'll go and ask the policeman. So I go up to this policeman, and this policeman's just minding his own business, and I say to him, I go up to him, I say, why I, man? And this copper's looking at me, and I go, where's the train station? In a completely un-Geordie accent. I just go, where's the train station? And then in a panic went, why I? Now this Geordie policeman just looks at me and goes, come with me. So I'm like, oh no, shit. Like, I'm panicking. I'm going, oh my God, I'm going to get arrested or something. So the Geordie guy, this Geordie copper takes me around the corner and he goes, "You're not from round here, are you, mate?" And I'm like, uh, why I? Like, and he just looks at me and he just goes, "You're not from round here, are you?" And I'm like, "No." Well, and he goes, "Right." He says, "You're from Manchester, aren't you?" I'm like, "Well, Oldham, actually." And that alone, like, the guy could have just arrested me out, like, for being cheeky. So I was just like, "Actually, no, I'm from Oldham." And he went like that, and he just went, "Mate, train station's down that way. Get yourself home. Don't speak to anybody, and get your ass moving." I went like that. I just went, "Okay," like that, like a naughty, like 6-year-old child or something. So I was like, "Damn," I was like, I could have easily got arrested for impersonating a Geordie policeman and potentially taking the piss. So that's my story time one. It's not a rude one, but it is one where we probably should have been arrested for taking the piss. And for anybody that doesn't know as well, I think like YI means like how you doing. I think I don't know. I don't know. If anybody is from Newcastle who can clarify what it actually means, then great. But I believe it's something like "you all right? How you doing?" Something like that. Anyway, so that's my story time for this week. I'll try and think of a rude one or a probably more hilarious one next time. But for now, I'm Rick from RTP Gaming. Take care, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.